Are the Reapers evil? This is a question I've had for years since before. Well, since before, let's just say that. And I'm curious. So, hi, I'm Yami the Theorist, and this is Reevaluating Mass Effect, a new series on my channel that I started because, well, I wanted to reevaluate. It was gonna be called Rethinking, but Austin already took that. Yeah, I'm also interested in the morals and ethics of the games that we play because we immediately see antagonists and we think that they're bad guys. Even in the movies, the series, the cartoons, everything. He or she or it or they or whatever is the antagonist, so it must mean they're evil, right? But is this true? Well, no, it's not. Ask your English teacher what antagonist actually is, and they will tell you this. Antagonist means a person who actively opposes or is hostile to someone or something. An adversary, usually. If you decide to do something and someone tries to stop you, they be considered your adversary or your antagonist, since you are supposed to be the protagonist of your own life. Funny, isn't it? Well, there's a reason for this. The games we play, we always look at it in black and white. The bad guys are the bad guys, the good guys are the good guys. Evil against good. Yin yang, blah blah blah. This is so that we can justify running around and murdering all of the mooks and bandits and raiders and aliens and monsters and dragons and dinosaurs and monsters and other things that we kill in these games. Now, this does not mean that video games cause violence. There are a lot of people in this world who commit murder, stuff, nonsense, and they don't even play games. We play video games so that we can indulge in these actions. At our base, humans are flawed and we make mistakes, and sometimes we get to the point that we want to hurt someone. We don't, of course, because we have morals and our conscience won't allow it. But in video games, we don't have to worry about any consequences. Death is impermanent and jail is nothing more than a temporary inconvenience, not a life ruining thing like it is in real life. So, how does this apply to the Reaper? The Reapers are just machines. They don't have emotions. They come in to kill billions of people every 50,000 years. But yes, they kill lots of people, but you said that they are machines, so wouldn't that mean everything they're doing is nothing more than programming? Then can machines actually fight against their code? Well, that's well, why? I admit there are a bunch of people who just want to watch the world burn. So who knows? Maybe someone could have created the Reapers, but the Reapers kill without discrimination and would have killed their creators too. The Citadel is proof of this. Well, why do I say this? Well, a lot of the technology and knowledge that the galactic government have was left there by the previous inhabitants of the Citadel, the Proteans, and the Reapers created the Citadel as a place to gather the intelligent races so that they would be easy to kill when the time came. So the Citadel is nothing more than a gigantic mausoleum in space. Floating rocket mausoleum. So back to my original question. Are the Reapers evil? If you're still watching this for and you're most likely interested in this kind of thing, so make sure to subscribe and like the video. So back to the point. We can say that the Reapers are evil because they are programmed to kill the entire universe. Does that make them evil though? Once again, it's programming, nothing but lines of code. Lines of code doesn't make you inherently evil or good, just like being born does not make you inherently evil or good. I never actually gave the full description of the Reaper though, now, did I? The Reapers are a highly advanced machine race of synthetic organic starships. The Reapers reside in dark space, the vast, multi-starless space between galaxies. They hibernate there dormant for 50,000 years at a time, before returning to the galaxy. Organic tells us a lot. Yes, it may be synthetic organic material. It doesn't mean that they are not organic. So, they are alive. Does that mean they have consciousness? Now, what is consciousness? Being awake? Considering when you were asleep, they would say you are no longer conscious. So does that mean that when the Reapers wake up from the hibernation, they have consciousness? Because every nearly every living creatures have consciousness. Humans having the highest level of consciousness. Dogs, cats, lower level, mice, insects, much lower. So are the Reapers conscious, since they are supposedly smarter than humans, considering how much of the alien races they can wipe out. So they can make conscious decisions and decide whether or not they want to go through with the termination of the entire universe. But Maybe. Who knows? But why would they want to cause mass extinction within the universe? What is the point of it all? They are called reapers by the life within the universe because they kill and harvest the sentient life within the universe and leave the technology so future sentient life can discover the citadel and be killed off in another 50,000 years. But why? Are they some kind of great filter? Now, what is a great photo? The great photo is given as a reason as to why we never find life on other planets, but I'm going to simplify for this situation. If you want to learn about it, there are plenty of videos on YouTube, or in the comments you can ask me to go through something like this. So, the great photo. The great photo in the context of the Fermi paradox is whatever prevents non-living matter from undergoing abiogenesis in time to extending lasting life as measured by the Cardassian cerebral weight non-living matter. Well, that is not the last great photo. Scientists realize that we have gone through multiple great photos before, and there are still multiple that are ahead of us. The theory takes a large look at Darwinian evolutions. So simply put, Darwinian evolution is the theory that we evolved from previous races that inhabited this earth. Like we evolved from apes. Us evolving through the years was our great photo. Well, great photos for every time we hit a new point of evolution within our evolutionary tree. Every time sentient life or non-sentient life goes through a large change that can cause mass extinction of the species, species starts evolving. It isn't easy though. Only 1% of all living creatures survive their great photos, which is why the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs are thought to have been a great photo. So, would that mean that the Reapers are a great photo? It is a big possibility, isn't it? Considering the Solarians were around before the previous Reapers birds 50,000 years ago, but in a more primitive state. So they survived the Great Photo. But is there something else? It could be. They could be cleansed though. There are a lot of setbacks that exist. There's a lot of crime and fear and treachery and other evil, with quotation around evil, by the way. So, would the Reapers want to destroy the races that they saw as a threat to the greater development of the universe and its advancement? Humanity was slave traders in the 19th century before growing out of it, when there was a large civil war to free the slaves. Yet to this day, there are still motherfuckers who partake in slave trades. The Barbarians are also just like these. Since slave trade is a large part of their economy, and when they go and colonize planets, they kill the men and kill the women and children as slaves. Keep, kill, keep. Ah, idiot. Well, selling some of them to the other species, both in the galactic government and not non-Citadel races. What about Kolos? Kolas? I really need to learn how to pronounce it. Literally a whole planet that was turned into a garbage dump for the universe. I'm pretty sure that's not good for the galaxy. So, yeah, that's my two evaluation of the Reapers. I mean, they could still just be nothing more than pure evil, but true evil doesn't actually exist. Evil is so all about perspective. What is seen as bad to one person can be good to others. Thank you for watching. I'm Yami, and this has been the re-evaluation of Mass Effect Reapers. If you want to see more content like this, make sure to hit that big red button at the bottom of the video. If you look at the three buttons, never mind. Let's just skip. Bye.